Oh man, I'm gonna have to cut this back. Hey, what's going on, Gavin? Zach, how's it going, guys? Got a little bit of an unboxing to do today. Billy T, how's it going? Got a whole bunch of sling mail in the mail today, so I figured it would be a little bit fun to do a quick unboxing video. I won't be on here too long, but should be a little fun. And I got to make some bands. So we got 5, 10, 15. All right. Yeah, recently I had, recently, I've been searching for my HGH. I know I've been talking about it a lot lately. And I've been wanting to do a video / review. I don't know. I wanted to get a video up with the HGH because it is one of my favorites. But I went looking on the website, and it seems like they don't sell that same model anymore. So I don't know if they're going to be getting them back or whatever. But just to show you, hey, what do we got going on here? We got Cody, what's going on? Chad, it's in the house. Stephen Foster, how you doing? Good. Just ordered 3K 8mm balls and some Omega Electric White .45. Ooh, buddy, you're going to like that stuff. Yeah, so I've been on the search for this guy for I don't know how long. And I found it in the weirdest freaking place, but I found it. And out of all the Caddyshack frames, I know I get asked all the time, you know, if I still shoot my Evo, if I like my Evo. By far, heads and shoulders, I take this frame above the Evo any day. Not only is it more comfortable in the grip, it's got nice rounded edges on it, so it's more comfortable. It's got the Evo fork, which I like. It's got some clips on it, which I'm kind of iffy on. But the handle just takes this thing to a whole other level. Oh, it's really nice. But I got to get rid of this Sniper Sling Green. So I'm going to make a band set for this. And also, I found this guy from GZK, which was another one that I've been missing forever. If you guys know what this guy's called, I cannot remember what this thing's called at all. I've done a video on it, and it's a pretty nice little shooter. But I can't remember for the life of me what this thing is called. And I think I've got some... this might be that crappy Chuante stuff there from GZK on here. It might be. Oh, no. This might be 0.65. Actually, I'm going to stop talking. I don't know what this is. I thought it might be 0.65 South Wales Caddies. It might be the Smote. Andy for the win. Yes, the GZK Smote. I really like this frame. It shoots real nice, and it's kind of cool. I mean, it's kind of gimmicky in a way. You see it's got a screw down on the inside there, and you can take this whole thing apart. It comes apart in 2 pieces. It's like a takedown slingshot, but I mean, this thing's so small and easy to carry. You can pop this in and out of any pocket at any point in time, and it's not a problem. The only problem I had with this Chalice style frame is that it was very... with the titanium on it, gives it a nice little bit of heft to it, which is kind of nice. But I should be careful with these bands. They've been on there a long time. That's from back in when I did my testing with this frame. But I do find it a little bit slippy, so I wrapped it up with this medical stretchy bandage shit, and it adds a nice grip to the frame, makes it very very sturdy in the hand, not slippy at all. It's pretty cool. Todd, what's going on, buddy? Green, what's happening? Sexy Cooking, how you doing? 911 GT3. I don't know what that means or what you're saying there, buddy, but how you doing? Oh, and their history. Yeah, so I'm gonna whip up a Robert. How's it going, bud? I'm gonna whip up a quick band set here and get this HGH kind of ready to shoot a short with or possibly a video, and we'll see. We'll see how it goes, and then we'll get to the unboxing. I got 3 packages to unbox. 2 of them I know what it is. One of them I'm not entirely sure, but should be pretty fun. I've had some of the ATO merch supposed to be coming in, but we had a holiday here in Canada last week, and it was supposed to be delivered a while ago, and it took forever for it to show up. I was so pissed because one of the things in here is actually for my son. It was going to be for his birthday, but well, it didn't even come close to making it on time. So here we are. You know what I was just thinking? I don't think there's any real need for me to make a band set, considering I've got some already pre-made. What do we got here? This might be 4/5s. I think we got some 0.45 on here. I can't remember what I made these with. They might be 0.45 or might be 0.5. Yeah, we'll just put these guys on. No need to make a band set. We'll just get right to the unboxing once we get these guys set up and put on. I'll tell you what, on the HGH, on the screws, the clips, first of all, the clips hold fantastic. They got these little chompers in there. You see that? They hold on real well. The chance of these slipping out are completely zero. The only thing I can complain about, I guess, actually another nice thing too, I'll show you on the next one about how the clips are designed on this thing, is it's got like a little step. There we go. We get it? Yeah, you see, this is the problem I have with this frame. There we go. All right. So it's got this little step in there. When you drop the bands down inside, they can only go so far, and it locks them into place. The only bad side about the clips on this, guys, is actually they've got these little springs on the inside that attach to the forks. It's kind of like to the screws. It's kind of like a double-edged sword. You've got to push down the 2 screws, which will spring the thing open. You can drop the band set in, but at the same time, it's that actually causes the problem, because it's kind of wobbly and a little bit weird there. It causes some problems. But for the most part, you see right inside there, when you drop those bands right into that little spot, there's a nice little step that, hold on, make sure, I'm gonna shut my face here for a second, make sure I'm getting this going in the right direction. It kind of makes it almost impossible not to have them perfectly lined up, which is kind of cool. I'm following you from Palestine, my brother. I hope you're doing well, my friend. But unfortunately, trying to get these things set up can be a little bit fiddly sometimes. It's a little bit annoying. But once you get them good and set up, you don't have to worry at all. But if anybody's getting one of these guys, or if you have one, or one's on the way, or you happen to get one from somebody, I highly recommend, and I believe Wayne did too. He mentioned this in one of his videos or on his website. I can't remember where I heard it. But the tips on the forks, when you get it, take the clips off and give it a little bit of a sanding on the side. All the machining that they did, setting this guy up, was done really well, but they didn't round off the edges. And when I first set it up, luckily I read it, and I wanted to see what would happen if I put on a band set and I didn't sand those little edges down. And sure enough, I put a band set on. I'll show you in a second here. I put a band set on and I gave it a draw, and I pulled it away from my face, and as I got to here, it snapped right off, came flying right back at me. So Wayne had mentioned, oh, look at that, man, this thing's freaking beautiful. Wayne had mentioned to take the clips off and just give it a quick little sand with a light sandpaper, and it'll solve all those issues. You'll have no more issues at all. But let me tell you, this thing is freaking badass. I love the screws that are in there. Everything on this thing looks great. And basically what I want to do is I wouldn't mind seeing if I can make some custom scales for this thing. Maybe out of wood. I think wood would be would set this thing off, or maybe, I don't know, so maybe something else. But this guy here, it's pretty nice. The scales it has on it, but I would like to put something really nice on there, like zebra wood or something would be pretty damn cool. Oh, it is heavy, man. It's got all kinds of weight to it. And it's nice because it's got these quite slanted tips. And if you really like to point forward and get a comfortable draw, it's on there. So keep your eyes peeled. We're going to be shooting this guy someday pretty soon, and we'll see how that goes. See if I still got the 95 millimeter mojo left in me after shooting the Apex. But tell me that's not a nice little kit. Look at that. Comes in its nice little pouch. You've got a nice little spot for your screw or your torque. Snaps up nice. It even comes with some extra snaps in there, which is pretty cool. So now that we got a band set on this, let's see what we got here. Nailed a baby rabbit this morning. One for the pot there, Rob. Hi there. Is late here, midnight in Germany. Holy smokes. Yeah, Rob, Rob says it's a sweet looking frame. It really is, man. I really, really like it. It's one of my absolute favorites. The Evo, which I have lying around here somewhere. Here it is. The Evo it's also a great frame, and you can I put it away already, but you can see that it's got the same top. I guess the top half from here, and the bottom half of this one is designed after Matt Redding's Heavy Hitter, which is kind of cool when you get two legends like Wayne and Matt putting their heads together and coming up with something like this. But here, see that? Identical shapes on top, except for I think maybe the Heavy Hitter or the Evo. Yeah, the only difference between the two is both of them are 95 millimeter fork widths, but the gap on this one is actually smaller. So top and bottom, see that? Even, but the inside is smaller. It's because the fork tips on this guy are 27 millimeters. You can put a real stinky band set on here. I think I even have a template. I think I had a template made for it. I think it was like 27 to 19 or something stupid like that. I wanted to do some testing with it to see what I can get going on with it. But anyway, we'll put that aside. We're going to need to bust out the Spyderco Ikuchi. This is my everyday, all day, I wish I could sleep with knife, but it's so scary sharp. I'm not going to risk it. And I guess we'll go ahead and open up the first package. So I got this one sent by my brother from a different mother. I don't know if he wants me to say his name or not, so I'll keep it quiet. But we did a little trade, me and him. Yes, sir. You and delicious. All right, let's see what we got going on in here. All right, let's have a look. Oh, very cool, very cool. We've got a new and not abused Scout LT. And I think it's got this cool little... Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't know what these are called now. Is this Scout LT or Scout LTX, or what is it that they call them? It feels a little different. Feels lighter for sure. I wonder what the width is on this guy. Like a 92. Yeah, feels like a 92. But it looks pretty cool. I like the gray. I like the black. Textured grip's pretty nice. This is a nice touch. Having your tool directly attached to your lanyard. I can dig it. The fiber optic sights seem to be small enough. I think they're small enough not to piss me off. We'll have to see. And the fork tips seem to be coming in at around 22. All right, there's also some bands in here. What else is in there? Oh, little Simple Shot card. Some more Simple Shot stuff. Pretty cool. Simple Shot sticker. And I guess it came with a target too. This is part of their your little warning. Don't poke your eye out, whatever. And you got a little target to shoot at on the backside. That's pretty cool. All right, and what? Ooh, came with two bands too. What do we got here? 3/8 9.5, 15 to 22, 270 millimeters long. But it doesn't say. Doesn't say the thickness of the latex. One complete band set. Interesting. What does this one say? This is 12 to 18 for 0.6 millimeters thick. Okay. Huh, weird. All right, let's put one of these on. We'll go with the 18 to 12s. It's got to be 0.5. Holy smokes, look how long these things are. Yeah, that's crazy. That's long enough for all of us. Where am I here? Did I miss it? What did you miss, Leon? I'm just in doing a little jibber jabbering here, and we did the first one of the unboxing, which is a sweet little slingshot I got in a trade. So the Scout X, is that what it's called? I don't know. What do you call it? The Scout LTX or the Scoutable? I don't know. What's this thing called? Can't remember what it's called. I know they changed the name on me. The new clips are pretty interesting. Yep, we're gonna have to put a band set on this guy too. I'm not gonna be using these. These are just these are crazy long. I don't know how far I could stretch these things, but that's almost almost long draw, or it's probably 3/4 for me. Maybe we'll keep these around for a brave day when I want to shoot myself in the face again. All right, let's get this guy put away. Oh, I do have sets here. Yeah, I've got one of these guys here. Has anybody tried the Omega Slings leather pouches? I've never tried them. It's going to be my my first go with them, I guess. We'll put them on the Scout. The LT? Still an LT. We'll call it an LT. The LT2. There we go. Thanks, Doug. I have the Scout, the LTLE, when they came out with their limited edition version. I have that lying around here somewhere. That's a pretty cool looking frame, but it's still basically designed after the old version of the Scout LT. I don't know if that's gonna cause any problems or not. There's a bit of a wrap on there, but I think it might be interfering a little bit. I'll see if I can pull it back, get it back up over here. Yep, that'll work. Oh, geez. There we go. Okay. We're going to want that like that. So anybody else own one of these things? Probably all of you. Yeah, that wrap's causing me trouble. I gotta fix that. All right, that should be good. This little key at the end, it's kind of like it's kind of cool having it there, but on the same side, it's kind of a pain in the ass getting it to turn while it's still attached. I probably have to untie it and then retie it to not have it be a pain. All right, there we go. Is that in there good? Not gonna hit me in the face. How's this one? This one's good. It's not stuck under there. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to get this guy outside and take a couple of shots with it. I didn't realize that they went a little bit wider with it, though. I thought it was more of a... I thought it was still like a 90, like the original LT was. This one's like a 92, and probably with that little fiber optic sight on there, it's like a 95 or 94, something like that. Let's give that a little feel. Away from the face first. Any movement? No, we're good. Tell you what, though, it feels pretty damn good. All right, so we got the LT2 all dolled up. Let's open this one. Coochie. All right, we got some ATO merch in the house today. How's that look? It's not the new logo. It's still the old logo. I got the new logo stuff coming in, but that gray looks pretty damn good, I think. So we got the t-shirt. Yep, I'm happy with that. The green one that I had, I was kind of pissed off about. It was, when they made it, it seemed like the logo was off center. This one's bang on, so I'm pretty happy with that. Yep, that's pretty cool. The all the new shirts have come out with the new logo. Those are out, and I got some coming in. So we'll have a good look at that and see how it goes. And the print on this one is much, much better than on the green one. It's came out much better, much cleaner. But this is the I can't remember which shirt this was. There's one of them that was kind of disappointed in the quality of the shirt, and that one's been eliminated. And we'll have to see what else is going on. So nothing else in there. Oh. Nope. Hold on, let's catch up on this here. Simon, what's going on, buddy? Didn't see you sneak in there. What's going on, Leon? Deborah? JB? What's happening, brother? I just water formed 4 last night. Pit pouch on them. Nice. Nope, off the sauce. Not going to happen. Hey, how's it going, Turtle? Just to show you real quick there, I guess we'll do a quick recap for the people just coming in. We got the new LT2. Got this guy on a trade with one of my slinging brothers, one of my favorite people. Absolutely. Got one of those. And we've got one of the retro ATO t-shirts. We'll call them retro or vintage. Vintage ATO. And anyway, actually the shirt feels really, really good. Anyway, we'll be wearing that one soon. And I got one more package. So let's get this guy open. We'll bust out the Akuchi again. I gotta be careful because this thing's like a freaking razor. Oh yeah, my son's gonna be happy. This is one of the sweaters. This is a zip down. Woo. The zipper's like serious steel zipper. Look at that. Holy crap. So with a nice little ATO on the front left side, and got a big one on the back. And the print came out really, really great on this one too. I like it. Hopefully the boy likes it. I know he was looking at the blue ones and he thought they were nice, so we'll have to get him to try that on a little bit later. See if he likes it or not. I've got a few things coming though with the new logo on them. I've got a couple of t-shirts. I've got a V-neck and a crew neck, which is similar to that one, that first one that I showed you. I've got a V-neck and a crew neck. I've got a jacket and a new baseball cap. And I think that's it. I think I got a couple of stickers too, because I've got a bunch of my favorite stickers on here. So my Spyderco for my Akuchi, my Omega Slings, my Aries, the squirrel giving the bird, and yes, I am addicted, but I need an ATO one on there as soon as possible, so it's on the way. You know what, Rob, you were right down here. I thought about getting a simple shot frame, but I just don't know which one. I actually really like the stylus. I think it's probably my favorite one. I don't know if you've seen it or not. Here it is. This is it. It's really thin at the tips. It shoots great. You could use it as a weapon. It's actually designed for that. It'll lock right into your hand and you can just like stab somebody with it. But it's a great all-around slingshot. I really, really enjoy shooting this thing. And if I am going to be getting myself a simple shot Pro Series or whatever it is, it'll be one of these with clips on it and the whole deal. This is a really, really nice simple shot frame. I love the stylus. What size is which, Squatch? Mr. Leon, I'm way behind all you guys. I think I'm just going to jump to the front. Sorry if I'm missing anybody here. Saw him, shot him. YKK, good question. Let's have a look. I don't know if it's YKK or not. My old ass eyes can't read that. Usually they have it right on the little tab, but no, it's not YKK. It's something else. YKK probably are the best out there though, for sure. The shirt's huge and it's a double X. Yeah, this is a 2X. It's plenty big. So probably like a 3X would be ginormous. I know on the other ones I got this is a double X, right? Yeah. On the green shirt that I got a triple X and it was way the hell too big for me. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting that on. Be pretty nice. Yeah, I kind of wish there were YKK zippers, but they feel very, very sturdy. Yeah, but it might. And actually, if you go onto the website or onto my store, where it shows you to pick the sizes, you could usually click it and it'll show you what the dimensions are. So you could just measure across your body and see if it'll fit or not. So I'm pretty happy with that. I'm very happy with that. That's cool. I'm glad that shirt came in decent. I'm glad my son's sweater finally showed up. It's been long enough. It kept on getting pushed off and off and off because of the the holiday that was here. But I mean, they could have delivered it Friday. It would have been fine. But they shit the bed on that, in my opinion. But it is what it is. So, yeah, that's that. We'll get this guy put away. I was actually looking at a frame here. I wanted to get a couple more shorts done with ATO's favorites. But I can't seem to find what I was looking at, and I can't remember. It was late last night, and I was like, ah, man, I gotta figure this out. I also got a couple of giveaways that have to get done. I've got two of these Wasp Venators. I got one in brown. And I have another one right here. In that purpley pink, which is pretty damn nice. I mean, I kept the green one, but it was so hard for me to choose if I wanted the green one or the purple one. The purple one, it kind of looks a little bit more pinky on camera, but when you look at it here, I don't know if it's more purpley. It's a pretty damn cool looking color. And it's an awesome frame. I really, really like this frame. But, so I'm going to be doing a giveaway pretty soon for members. They are going to pick which one of these frames. The winner will pick which color they want. And then it'll be, whatever one is left will go to everybody, everybody on the channel. And we'll see if they win it and they like it. I'm patiently waiting for it. I haven't bought one yet. What haven't you bought one? What haven't you bought yet? Hold on a second. My Omega package is bouncing back and forth between 2 facilities in New York for 4 days. Oh, wonderful. That'll drive me nuts. Bubblegum pink. Yeah, maybe. Oh, the Venator. Oh, nice. What color did you get, Leon? Manual. What's going on, buddy? All right, so we got that one. Actually, you know what? I'm kind of stoked that we found this mount. It's been so long since I've shot this thing. Should probably get a band set on this guy too. This thing shoots like a boss too. It's like a 90mm fork width, if I remember correctly. It's been a while. No, this one's smaller. It's like an 80. It's like an 86, I guess, to the outside. Yeah, it's a really good shooter. Yeah. Oh man. I don't know if I'm gonna keep the. I don't know if I'm gonna keep the wrap on the Scout. I don't dislike the wrap. I mean, I like the way it looks, pretty cool, and actually feels pretty good in the hand. The only thing is that when I'm trying to put it in there, it kind of tucks in a little bit and gets stuck in the clip. That's why I was having so much trouble getting the bands in there. I might end up taking this off just for the freedom of the movement of the bands. Alexander, sorry, buddy. Bald globe. What am I showing? This is the Scout LT2. Got this guy in a trade. Just arrived in the mail today. And I got a couple of samples in of my merch. I've got ATO t-shirt. Pretty nice. Way bigger than I thought it was going to be. And this is more of the vintage model. And we also got a ATO sweatshirt, which was for my son, but it's crazy hot outside. It's a nice zip in the front. Decent little pockets, good enough to hold the phone. And it's got a little ATO logo on the front. And the ATO logo on the back. I'm actually thinking about doing a hoodie with a zip, but with just the little one in the front. I think the one in the back might be a little bit overkill. But the like I was telling everyone earlier, the new model with the new logos are going to be coming out soon, and we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the shirts, Manuel. I'm happy with the shirts, and I'm happy with the hats. The hats are really nice, and I've also got a windbreaker coming, which will be pretty cool, and it's got the new ATO logo on the front and an ATO logo, a big ATO logo on the back. I was so pissed too. I had had a new intro made for the channel. 2 of them actually. One of them I'm kind of liking. It's growing on me. The more I see it, the more I'm liking it. It's a little bit more updated, I guess, than that old that stupid I had in my other one. I got sick and tired of hearing that thing, even though it was basically my call sign for a long time. But it was time for that thing to go, and I had 2 of them made. One of them is kind of cool with the new logo smashing through a bunch of glass. That was kind of neat. But for some reason, there's like this woman's voice in the background that I didn't hear it when I accepted it, because I would have told the guy, no, I'll get rid of that shit. But I already accepted it, and it's too late now. I can't have him remove it. But all you hear is the girl in the background saying, "Jungle." I don't know why. I don't know what the deal is. I originally thought maybe she's trying to say ATO and she's from a different country or whatever. I don't know. But after listening to it about 1,400 times, I realized it was her saying jungle. And it's kind of disappointing because I kind of like the intro. The intro is pretty cool. But the other one they got, it's pretty decent. You'll probably see it in my next... no, not my next video. But you'll probably see it in a couple of videos soon. It's not bad. It's got this weird techno-ish music to it, which is a little bit annoying. But I like how the movement is, how it's like tripping back and forth. And anyway, you'll see it in one of my build videos. I got one coming out probably this week sometime of a slingshot build, and I got another one coming out of from another build. And for those of you who didn't catch me on that last live that I did, this is the frame that I made that you'll be seeing the build of. There's this one. And I get some shooting done with it also. This is the one that I went live with when I was at it again. I think I was calling the live, did the sanding on. This guy came out really quite nice. Left a little bit of the bark inside, which is pretty cool. Sealed it up nice. And it shoots really, really well. And this is the one in the video that'll be coming out this week. This is the other one that I built. It's kind of like a cross between a Spitfire, a Wendigo, and a Beagle. The Wendigo has a turned up handle, kind of like this one, and the Spitfire is more of a straight handle, right down the pipe. See, they're very similar, and it's got a much deeper cup, but this one will be. This one's a great shooter. I really, really like it. Hands really up close to those forks. It's very, very stable. Shoots like a beast. Really nice. The finish on it came out pretty good too. The wood on it was absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Decent grain in there. Couple of knots. I like knots. Got another one down at the bottom. And this is the one I just busted out this weekend. Or yesterday. Actually, both of those came this weekend. That was Saturday, this one's Sunday. And this is the one that I made, I guess, the week before. I don't think I made a video on it. I can't even remember. Maybe I did. Maybe it was just a short. This one is just banging. Look at that. The wood on this thing is fantastic. And the longer it goes and it starts aging a little bit, the grain on it's just, I don't know what to say. The grain on it's just incredible. Dark spalting on there. Just incredible. This was a yellow birch. This was yellow birch. This one was beech. And this is a white birch. But I'll tell you, we've got three decent natties here. And I think I'm going to keep pumping out a few for a little while. And then maybe I'll put a couple up for a raffle. And if there's one or two that I'm looking to get rid of, I'll raffle them off on the Facebook page. But they're quite nice. Good looking frames and merchandise. Gonna head out, guys. Have a great day. Take care, Fork Shooter. Mr. Todd, you have a great day, buddy. Hoodie, frame pouch, and magnetic ammo pouch. Let's go. Yeah, man, that would be freaking cool. I had somebody mention to me too that it would be pretty damn cool if I can if I made a like a wasp style flipper out of my logo. That would be pretty freaking cool, man. I don't know where I would start with that though, but that new logo, I'm really liking it. I'm so happy with it. Oh, take care, Leon. Thanks for stopping in, bro. Yeah, I don't even know where to start and who I would bug to get them to make those for me and how much it would cost and all that stuff. I have no idea, but it would be cool to have the that new ATO logo, like a wasp flipper, somewhere down there with a little loop in the bottom. I wonder if I could get some stickers possibly designed that you can actually just stick them on there, but they wouldn't last very long. They would get all busted up and come apart in no time. Yep, I think I'm going to take that wrap off. Actually, I'm thinking about it now. I'm going to take the wrap off, see how it is. I got some more of this stuff lying around somewhere. I can always put some more on if I need. Yeah, but this stuff, if you guys have a slippy frame around somewhere and you want to, oh, maybe that'll do it. I don't know. And you want to add a little bit of grip and a little bit of what do you call that, absorption for those really hot days. This stuff, whatever this stuff is called, it's really good. And you can buy it in all different kinds of colors and shapes and styles, and yeah, it's pretty nice. Yeah, I think that's a little better, eh? Without the wrap. It looks pretty good. It looks good with the wrap, though. It looks good with the wrap. Oh, we're getting a little bit of slipping down there. We'll have to adjust that. I was having a little bit of trouble with the that little key, that little wrench. It's hard to mess around with that while it's attached to the handle. Ooh, didn't feel like I put it on that tight, but holy smokes, is it ever tight? Yeah, we did get a little bit of slip in there, or I just didn't put it in straight, one or the other. Yeah. I wonder how people are shooting those things with tubes. I know they must just pop the screw out. I'm assuming they pop the screw out and there we go. That should solve all my woes. I just pop that little screw out and just pass the loop right through the center. I'm assuming. We got any tube shooters in here today? Yeah, buddy, that wrap is like sweat wicking. It's pretty nice. So whenever you're out shooting in really, really hot temperatures or really, really cold temperatures, you can solve that little problem up real easy with some of that wrap. Adds a little bit of cushion, and it's really comfortable. I got a little bit of a roll left here, and I got a black one lying around somewhere. I can't remember what it's called. Med something. But apparently my brain's not working today, so. Hey, take it easy, Simon. I'm telling you guys over in the UK are a bunch of vampires. I don't know how you stay up so late. I don't even know what time it is. It must be around 7 here, I'm assuming. Let's see. Yeah, 7:19. I'll be in bed in like 45 minutes. But I do get up at the crack of dawn's ass, so I'll be up at 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock in the morning, getting ready, making coffee, letting the pooch out. There we go. Yeah, it's crazy. Chad, all these guys in the UK for some reason, man, they're always up. They're up late. I can't do that at all. There we go. That's a little better. I remember when I got my Scout LT back in the day. I used to shoot at thumb race, But it actually doesn't feel bad like that. It actually feels pretty damn good. I gotta be honest. Shooting the thumb brace has got that nice little. The old model didn't have that that kind of really smooth cutout on the side. I don't know. We're gonna have to give this a go at some point. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking about these fiber optic sights. I know they really, really glow, but I tend to find them as a distraction or a hindrance. They seem to block my view sometimes. We'll have to try them out. If they block it up, I'll chop them off and call it done. But we'll see. What up, Unc? Cinny, what's up? I live on a boat and stay up often to see sunrise. Years of night shifts, I guess. Oh, that's cool. Don't ever bring that to a gunfight, my boy. Well, no worries. Today I'm using single 1842 tubes, water-formed Omega leather pouches, 9.5 ammo on the Torque. Oh yeah, the Torque. Which Torque do you have? You have the original, or is it the that new Torque X that they got going on? I'm calling everything the X. Yeah, I did a little bit of messing around with some tubes this week. What did I do with that frame? Thinking about it now, I have a. You know what would have been badass? I'm just looking at this right now. Canadian no guns? What are you talking about? Canadians have guns. If they made this so you could slide that inside, that would have been really damn cool. Something that clicks in. What's the range on that? My probably one of my best shooting frames. I can hit something. Actually, I'll show you exactly what I hit from 30 meters. Now, if we're talking about how far can I shoot it, it's like 70, 80 meters. It's far. It'll go far. But I can hit this within 3 shots from 30 meters pretty regularly. This is a small little wiffle ball that's around 4 centimeters in diameter. Very similar to a standard slingshot target that we normally shoot at. Yeah, the torque's pretty nice. And I actually made that shot with this frame here. This is my Spitfire, designed by my buddy Chuck and Steel, and made by my other buddy, Andrew from Prime 4 Catapults. And this thing is an absolute monster. I shoot this thing like a... It's almost like a cheat code shooting this thing. Honestly, it really locks in the hand. It feels really, really good. And actually, this is a... here we are. This is very similar to one of my other favorite slingshots. This one was also made by Andrew over at Prime 4. You can see they're quite similar. They're not exactly the same, but they're quite similar. See how the cup's kind of deeper in this one? This one's got more of like a squared out cup. Very similar here. Skinny handle. With a little bit of chunk down at the bottom. But even this one. This is one of my best. This right here is one of my best holding slingshots I've ever had. The maker, when I got it made, he told me he wanted to make me a custom. And the fit and finish on this thing. Now keep in mind, I've had this thing for about 4 years, okay? I've done a stupid amount of shooting with it. It shoots so well. It's so comfortable. And the fit and finish on it's so perfect. It's just crazy. There's no, you can't feel it. There's one, two, three, four, five layers to this thing, and you can't even tell that there's anything in there. And this one too that he made, Andrew made this one too. It's super super nice. So it's very very close to the same, very close to this to being the same slingshot. And actually, this one is another model made by Tim Henry of the Spitfire. Both of these are Spitfires. So you can see that these are pretty much bang on the same shape. Although Tim's, I don't know, this one seems to have the, yeah, it seems to have about, hold on, get this out of the way here so I can see it. Yeah, this one's got about a millimeter on this one. But I love this frame. This frame is freaking awesome. This frame's freaking awesome. And this frame, I haven't shot it in a while, but it's freaking awesome. Actually, this slingshot's going to wind up on a shirt. I'm telling you. I know this one is, but that one, the Beagle, is going to wind up on a shirt. Both are very nice slingshots. Yeah, I like them both. Pretty strong too. Looks ergonomic for your hand, kind of. Oh, it is. It's super comfortable for your hand. When the first time I saw this thing, I was kind of like, wait a minute, how can that really hold properly or anything? And when I put it in my hand, I was like, oh, now I get it. And the more weight I pull on it, so the heavier the bands are. When I draw this thing back, it just locks right in. It's beautiful. What a beautiful design. And I believe, maybe I'm talking shit here, but I believe this is designed off of one of Nick Hagerty's frames of the Beagle, and I think Andrew made it after. I think so. Down the line. See you later, you fucking douchebag. Goodbye. Fuchsia, thanks for all the hearts. I appreciate it. We always got to seem to get these trolls in here, right? From time to time, and they start saying some stupid shit. Hey, Mark, how do I become a member? I think right down at the bottom here somewhere, there might be like a little member button or something. There's something you can click that you can join. And just to let you know, when you become a member of my channel, there will be these. I do some member exclusive videos where I'll come out and do some random shooting. I'll show some stuff. Sometimes I do unboxing. I give little tidbits of information that's coming out of my head at the time. What else? You'll get a shout out. You'll get a shout out in the video. You'll get a shout out in the video. And a bullseye dedicated to you. And what else? What else are we talking about here? What else do you get? Oh, and from time to time I do giveaways for members only. Yeah, I probably bought trolls, but when they start coming out with the you can wrench. Oh, I'll wrench you. I'll wrench the hell out of you, Robert. How about that? I actually should have wrenched you a long time ago, and I bet you look pretty damn good in blue. My chat froze there for a minute. I think mine did too. I'm not sure. All messages. Boom. There you go. Yeah, it seemed to be. Yeah, I should have wrenched you a long time ago, buddy. I don't know. I don't know why I didn't do it, but yeah, you're definitely worthy of a wrench. One of my most trusted people out here. What's up, Doc? Not too much, man. We're just talking slings and things. Yeah, we've done pretty good today. I'm happy with some of the things that have popped up here, and I'm for some reason I'm excited to shoot that beagle again after pulling it out. It's been a while. It's funny when you have as many slingshots as I do, and you know, you're constantly reviewing things and trying new things and all that stuff. You forget about some of the ones that are your favorites. And the last time I shot this frame was when I shot that the shorts for ATO's favorites. This was the first one I ever did, shooting the beagle, and I'm telling you, I absolutely love this. How long have I been shooting for? Since 2019. Do I ever use a crossbow? No, but I do have a compound bow and a recurve. What's happened today? Not too much. We're just talking some slingshots. Yeah, I got a few awesome slingshots. When things get a little bit better and money becomes a little bit more available, I'm gonna have to hit you up, Robert, and order one of yours, because your work is fantastic. That one that you made, D's, was just absolutely stunning. Amazing work. And anybody in the chat too. I don't know if Rob, I don't know if you're making them and selling them, or you just make them for buddies, or like what the deal is. But if anybody's ever in the market and Rob's got one for sale, you got to hit him up. Amazing work. What's up, Doc? You got a slingshot? What kind of slingshot you got there, buddy? I'm just a amateur archer with a longbow, like an old simple weaponry personally. Yeah, me too, man. You know what? I really do. I did a lot of shooting firearms when I was a kid, like a tremendous amount. Hey, Smo, what's going on, buddy? And man, I did a lot of shooting with handguns and rifles when I was a kid. And anyway, we ended up taking in a troubled youth. We'll call him that, a troubled youth. And we ended up getting rid of them all because we didn't really trust having them in the house while he was around, just in case something bad happened. So yeah, that was pretty much it. So I ended up going to shooting bows. Did that for a bunch of years, and we ended up having trouble with the. We had a bunch of so many people start coming to the club. I guess it was back in 2016 or so. We had so many, or 14. We had so many people showing up to the club. Everyone was just shooting on top of arrow. There was 5 or 6 people shooting to each target, and we'd shoot our 3 shots, and the next guy would come in. He'd shoot 3 shots, and then they were starting to run out of room. So guys started shooting at the targets you were shooting at, and they're hitting your arrows. And I was going there every Monday and every Friday, and while I was going there, I ended up going there with 3 hours and coming home with 1. And everyone was talking in the background, and they're bumping into you when you're in your draw, and everyone's walking around. It got to be too much. So I ended up quitting, and then I ended up joining again last year, and I was going to get ready. Yeah, dude, really annoying. Then I ended up joining up again last year to just do the outdoor course, because they have a nice 3D outdoor course and a 55 or 60 yard course for target shooting. And some clown ended up going through there with a shotgun and shot up all the 3D targets. And then we made a complaint to the police because all of our stuff was damaged in the club, and they ended up bringing in an investigator. He checked it out to find out what the hell happened, because vandalism with a firearm usually isn't a good thing. But then there were some guys that were at the club, and somebody was shooting in the direction of the club from the land. And turns out that it was a turned out that it was one of the farmers there. He's like, look, I'm on my land, I'll do what I want. And partially he's right, but I mean, do you really want to be responsible for killing somebody that's shooting on their property and you're shooting towards theirs? Like, I mean, come on, man. It's not really there's no brains in there. So anyway, they ended up shutting it down until they can work out a deal with the guy. And yeah, that was it. I said, you know what? Fuck this. I'm out. I'm not going to pay all that money to join the club to practice and get shooting again, even for hunting season or whatever, and not be able to do it. I mean, I'd rather just grab my takedown bow and go into the woods stealth wise, and then find a safe spot to shoot and practice there. But that was it. So it was kind of frustrating. But I think that's what I'll do is I'll just shoot my recurve. It's kind of hard. And my recurve I have is one of those Samick Sage jobbies. I mean, I was pretty decent with it before, up to about 40 yards, 30 yards, 40 yards. I was hitting dinner plates, which is not really great for hunting. But within that 30-yard mark, I was pretty decent. Yeah, it sucks because you know, I went and did all my bow hunting courses, got all that stuff done. I was ready to go, fully licensed, and this happened. So it was kind of frustrating because I wanted to do some slingshot hunting videos, but I couldn't do it in Quebec where I live. It's illegal. I'd have to go to Ontario, and I know I've told you guys this 1,000 times, but I figured if at least can get informed and do a little hunting video for you guys, and we'll get out with the bow, and then all this happened. So I was like, man, I'm not in any shape to go out and take any game ethically with my bow at this point. So I'm just gonna call it and say forget it for this year. I'm not gonna bother wasting my time getting the you know, the tags for a deer or anything like that. Fuck it, it's not worth it. Yeah, it sucks, man. If I had to estimate how many slingshots and bows and all of that do you have? Well, slingshots is tough. I don't know what I can tell you and how many of those I have. I got a lot. More than I need, really. I got a lot. Most of them were bought. Some of them were given to me for review or as gifts from friends. Some of them I made myself, like these three. Actually, I got a few more down there, but yeah. This one I made on Saturday. This one I made on Sunday. This one I made last week. I have 3 bows. I've got an old compound, which it's going to wind up in the garbage. It's an absolute piece of shit. Nothing works on it. It's like 20 years old. It's like a really, really old one. I got my diamond archery compound. That one's pretty good. And I've got my Samick Sage bow. Yeah. And somewhere around 80 to 100 slingshots, I would imagine, would be a fair estimate. Being wanted to become a member for a month now. Can't find how or anything to click to become a member. If you check out my you know where it shows, hey, what's up, Andy? Where it shows the subscribe button. Usually there's like a little join button right beside it. If you check it out on mobile and check out one of my videos, you'll see it there. If not, if you can't find it there, I don't know. I don't know where to find it. But usually that's where it is. So what you shooting there today, Andy? Did a little bit of an unboxing. Oh boy. Yeah, I got the LT2 and got some ATO merch in. A new one of the sweaters for my son and a t-shirt for me. Yep, it's a beautiful day outside today. It's supposed to be nice. I got another 3-day long weekend coming, but it looks like it's going to rain the whole time again. Yeah, Smo was talking about that Florida defense. What a heartbreaker that was. You know, coming back almost coming back for the win and winning the Stanley Cup. And I don't think I'm not sure if this is right or not. But what's his name? I don't think anybody's ever been down 3 games to nothing and to come back to win. I don't think that's ever happened in a Stanley Cup final. What kind of animal do you think you'd be able to hunt with a slingshot? Oh, rabbits, squirrels, many different type of birds. It's been 82 years, eh? Yeah, it's a long time, man, since something like that's happened. 82 years. And I mean, I'm not really a betting man, but I knew that I really didn't think they were going to be able to do it. Although they are, I will say this: Edmonton is a Stanley Cup team for sure, and so is Florida. Florida played some great hockey. Yeah, poor McDavid. That dude. That oh, hey, Rainy. English or Spanish? I don't know how to say goodbye in Spanish, but bye. You know, Andy, I haven't shot a Kodiak. I'm gonna have to get one of those things one of these days. It's a badass slingshot. I actually got my I got my I think it's a Sasquatch. Sasquatch, yeah. I got this guy back in the day when Smo was just starting to put clips on his slings. This it's even got wasp clips on here. But I'll tell you what, this is an amazing design. I love this slingshot. You must be still making these, eh, Smo? Ah, don't worry about it, Smo. But I'll tell you, I still shoot this little guy, and I absolutely love it still, even though these bands are pissing me off a little bit. For those that like the Apex Plus, will love the Kodiak if they want a more narrow width. Interesting. So the Kodiak comes in around 90? Is that what we're talking? What's wrong with which bands? Oh, there. I was just trying to flip them over so they can go back to the spots where they're supposed to go. There's a 90 millimeter version. Oh, very cool. Kodiak is so sweet. Yeah, it's really nice, man. Hey, Smo, how did your build go the other day? I was watching you build that slingshot, and I haven't really had time to go back and check out the rest of it. But you all done? It's all finished up. That the bear hunter you were working on. It was looking good by the time I had to go to bed. I've actually got my Apex. I've got my Apex right here. Still got the same bands on there. Oh, just gonna buff it. Very nice. Yeah, you know what? I got a Jose wrote here. I can't wait for them. Whoop, come back here. I can't wait for them pickles smo. I'm gonna give them a hey, come back here. Give them a fair shake this time around. I gotta give Pickle Fork another shot. I got one from Wasp, but it was so stubby and short, I could barely hold on to the thing. And while I was trying to shoot it, I had two really close near misses to hit my hand. Like I had a fork hit, and it came back and hit my hand. And I was trying to give it a little tweak, um, trying to give it a little speed bump to get it around it, but I can't seem to do it short draw for some reason. I'm so used to keeping my elbow up, and I can't do the speed bump like that. I have to keep my elbow down, and it just goes against everything that I'm about. So Fit Strip Forge, you picked up one of the hoodies, dude. Oh, did you buy one of the new ones with the new logo on it? Because they were looking really nice. I can't wait to get one of those. Have you ever tried one of yours slingshots? No, I never tried Bebop. I'm there's a couple of them that he has over on the Dankong website. I know he used to work with them pretty close, but I had some bad experiences with Dankong, so I don't buy from there anymore, unfortunately. And they got quite a bit of good stuff over there. I remember I was in the woods with my dad and got scared by a rabbit, but I got to kill it with my bow. Oh, nice. What are the benefits of pickle fork? I don't know if there's any real benefits to pickle fork or not, um, but they're just fun. It's something different to shoot, right? We, I mean, really, you hear people say a fork is a fork, but not really true. There's different styles, different shapes. There's different nuances, I guess you can say, that go along with these things that you kind of they kind of have their own little characters to them. Some of them have slanted tips, some of them don't. Some of them prefer to be pointed. Some of them like to be pulled back. There's so many different things with slingshots that they kind of mess with you a little bit. And pickle forks are just another tool in the box for you to mess with and figure out how to shoot, solve the riddle, and become crazy accurate with them. It's kind of fun. How's the Prime Fork slingshot doing? This one right here. It's doing great. And I just actually I got two of them in my hands right now. I was just showing these. This one's the Spitfire and this one's the Beagle, but they're very similar in shape. There are obviously are differences to them, but they're both very very good slingshots. And Prime Fork has got some fantastic frames. One day, actually, here's another one. This is the Vega from Prime Fork. I think I probably got a couple more lying around here somewhere. I got so much shit on my desk right now. I got to get this thing cleaned up, but I've got lots of Prime Fork slingshots lying around all over the place. I really like Prime Fork stuff. And Andrew's a pretty good buddy of mine. We chat on a regular basis, and he makes some good stuff. I think I got a couple down here. Nothing in that one. That's the Venator. Oh, here's another one. That's the Vortex. Or the Vector. Sorry, the Vector. And I don't know where my Centurion went. I might actually have it over here somewhere. That's my PFX2. My Cygnus Wrap and Tuck. Oh! All right, we'll do it that way then. The original Beagle. Casper. Beagle version 2. Synom. That's pretty cool looking, eh? Ooh, this is a mess. Hyper Hunter. There's a Centurion. There's another Casper because I'm a loser like that. Cygnus Bold. And I think that's all. I think it's all the Prime Fork slingshots that I have close enough to reach with my hand. I also have another Cygnus custom, which is one of my nicest looking slingshots actually, and that's another one I can't find at the moment. It's the we're gonna put this guy away, this guy away. We're gonna need those two. But it's one of my absolute favorites, and it is my Cygnus made out of red G10 and help me out here, carbon fiber. Love that thing. I should get those insured. That's just my Prime Fork collection. You should see my sniper sling. Sniper sling might be even worse, actually. Actually, why not? Let's do a little tour through my sniper sling collection. I'll take some of these guys, put these away. My Prime Fork stuff. What do we got here? Oh, there's one. There's two. Let's see what we got going on here. Nothing in there. That's all bands. No sniper sling in here. Huh. That's a sniper sling. All right. Come on. There we go. All right, so we'll start off with this guy. So to start off on the sniper sling goodies, I've got the Koala. We've got the S Airship. Get this guy out of here. The S Punisher. The S Ace. The S Thunderbolt, which is absolutely badass, by the way. If you don't have one, you should get one. Oh, we're all tangled up here. We got the S Lizard. Just did a video on this one actually not too long ago, and it's pretty damn cool. Let's move this out of the way. We've got the S Petrosaur, carbon fiber and brass. This thing's slick. Got the S Robin G3. I think out of all my my pinch grip shooters, this is probably my favorite one. I don't know how old these bands are. This thing also shoots like a beast. This one's called the Vector. No. Somebody remember the name of this thing? This little fella? Vortex. That's it. Vector is the Prime Fork one. I always mix the names up of those two. I'm missing some. I have another S Ace. I got my S Enlivener. This one's nice. Some rosewood, brass, and jade. What am I missing? I'm missing some Sniper Sling stuff. I have 2 S Aces. One of them I can't find. What else am I missing? I'm missing something else. Probably buried under all this shit here somewhere, but yeah, I think that's all I could find at the moment for out of my Sniper Sling stuff. I've got a few other ones that they're kind of missing in action. I don't know where they are. Yeah, you know what? This weekend, cleaning this shit up. This is too much. Too much crap all over this desk. Hey, Kevin, what's going on, buddy? Travelers in UK would love these. Yeah, I bet. But I'll tell you, I don't have a Baswan. I got to get one. The Enlivener, one of my favorite slingshots. Absolutely love that thing. S Robin, another absolute beast. These two have to be 2 of the prettiest slingshots I own. I absolutely love this thing. Look at that. So many layers into that thing. It's just crazy. And it shoots nice too. And this guy too. I'm only a little bit... It holds really nice. Like it locks right in the hand, the Petrosaur. It locks right in there, but my finger drops into the cup. So I got to lift my finger up a little bit when I'm shooting it. So I don't shoot the tip of my finger off. Because there's no real place for me to hide my finger in this cup. The little posts are so narrow. But you can get really up close on it. Choke up on it nice. Oh man, this thing's freaking sexy too. I actually got that to match with this knife because I like my Spyderco's and I like carbon fiber. And this one's actually pretty cool. I don't know if you can actually tell on the knife, but see how it's kind of textured there? It's not like smooth like this one is. It's pretty sweet. What's the difference between beer nuts and deer nuts? Beer nuts are $1.25. Deer nuts are always under $1. That's pretty good. The wandering hippie. Wandering hippie with the win. You win the internet today, buddy. That was good. Anyone have an SL Mauser? Nope. I traded a Swan for the S90. Tucktown, I have an S90 right here. Let me get a few shots through it, and I'll consider your trade. I haven't shot a Swan yet. I'll if we do it, I'll switch out the riv nuts in the back, give you some brand new ones. But the S90 is pretty good, but I much prefer the original Titan Hunter. Much prefer it. All right, I think I need a whole drawer for the Sniper Sling and a whole drawer for the a whole drawer for the prime fork stuff. Absolutely. I think that's the way to go. My YouTube mission is to make people laugh and smile. Well, you got it today, buddy. Hey, Rick, what's going on, buddy? I don't think I've seen the Mauser. The Baswan I've seen a couple of times and it looks pretty damn cool. And a lot of people that have it really like it, which is neat. Hillbilly, my man. That frame that you posted the other day with the wood and the steel core, holy shit. That thing is beautiful. That thing is beautiful. My goodness. Like when I told you, and I told you in that comment that you blew my mind, I was not joking. That thing was incredible. Boom. Incredible. My God, the wandering hippie is the king of the dad jokes. I love it. Yeah, X96 Mauser. Burly beast at 200 grams, though. 220 grams. I'm curious, actually. Hold on. Yeah, I got a scale here. Just for shits and giggles. 220 grams is pretty heavy. Let's see what this guy comes out at, the HGH. I'm so happy I found this today, guys. You have no idea how long I was looking for this thing. And I had no idea where the hell it was. And somehow it was in the cupboard under my TV in the living room. Oh. I don't even know what this scale goes out to, but it's too much for it. Capacity is 200 grams. So this is over 200 grams. I can't get anything else on there. What else is it? This must be pretty close. This is heavy. It's not that heavy, but this guy's coming in 180 grams. So this is probably somewhere around 250, 300 maybe. I don't know. This is pretty heavy. And what's the Evo? Evo is overweight too. Over 200 grams. But 220 gram slingshot's a pretty heavy slingshot. Hey, living for Jesus, long time no see. How you doing? What would you recommend somebody who wants to improve their aim with a sling? I've got a lot of videos talking about this very thing. The most recent is basically how you focus on your target or on your fork tip. And in my case, and how I shoot, is I took basically the way I was trained for a sight pitcher shooting a handgun, and I applied that to a slingshot, which is basically, let's say this is your back sight on your handgun. This is your front sight. Now, what you want to do is make sure that these two and this one are all at the same height, which in relation to slingshots would be your anchor point to your fork tip. So that's for people who shoot off the fork tip. The second thing that you want to do is, if this one here is basically, this is your anchor and this one here is your band, you want to make sure that your bands are going straight down. So you don't want them going off to the left or going off to the right. You want them going from your anchor point where your eyeball is out, going straight up down towards the forks and towards your target. And you don't want it to be too much to the left, too much to the right. You want it to be straight down the pipe. Right at, like, say if we're aiming at my nose, it'll be straight down the pipe. Now, where things get kind of wacky is if this is my fork tip or my band, what we're shooting off of. When I'm looking at my target, I'm trying to shoot my nose. I want this to be sharp and my nose to be blurry. This is how I shoot. And I've had great success. I'm pretty consistent and I've got pretty good accuracy. And that's what I do, is I have my target off to the side and I try to focus. See if I can get off my ugly mug here and focus on the finger. Hold on. So I try to focus more on the finger, and as I'm going over it, it's not focusing. All right, let's try this way. There we go. So we clear on the finger. So when you're in the back and you're aiming at your target in the green, you want your finger to be the sharp one, and this to be on the blurry side, if that makes any sense. But the other things you really got to worry about or figure out is most of your problems is going to come from your release. And another thing too that I learned from archery shooting is you want to hold your position through the shot. Now, if that makes sense, stretch it out, hold it, you release your shot. I don't want to dry fire the bands because it removes the life from them a little bit, and then hold your hand there on target for a little while, maybe a second or two after your shot's lost. Don't flick, don't pull, don't do anything like that. Hold this, try to keep it on the target the whole time, let your shot rip, hold it in position after it's gone, and that's it. But the biggest thing you're going to have to learn, and I think probably the biggest thing that helps me out with aim, sorry, I'm doing a lot of yapping, it's how you hold your pouch. This will be the last tip for the aiming. If you're holding in front of the pouch, like this, when that ball pulls out, you don't know if it's going to speed bump off the bone of your finger, okay? So it's going to kick down or kick up off of your thumb or whatever. If you hold the ball, and when you draw with your pouch, and your pouch is open, it doesn't have much. It doesn't have much to come off of your finger. It doesn't wrap around your bone. It just slips out through your fingers and it's gone. That's it. And these are the things that you'll want to work on. And during when you're in your shot sequence, you just have to slow everything down and just remember to follow your steps. Is my pouch in a good position? Yeah, it's good. Okay. I'm in my anchor point. Am I looking down the bands? Is everything straight? Yeah, it's okay. And all of these things in the beginning may take a while for you to get to a point where you're letting go of the shot. Now, it may be 5 or 6 seconds. No big deal. But a lot of these things, when you're doing it in methodically in the beginning, are going to become second-hand nature, and you wind up being like a machine gun, like Mr. Andy Lowe down here. There's a guy that can let him rip with good accuracy. So, but all of that came from repetitions over and over and over again, and being conscious of your shot. But that'll get you there. Anyway, enough of that. If you ever need anything, Wandering Hippie, just shoot me a message. I'll answer any questions you need on Facebook or Instagram, and I'll help you out. I had to start Parkinson's. Oh, no. But I enjoy shooting on medicine. Pretty good. No tournaments for me. Why not no tournaments? Really? It doesn't really matter how you shoot, man. The thing about the tournaments, and I'm sure anybody that's down here that shoots the tournaments, the highlight of the tournament is getting around, chatting with all the dudes and all the friends and all the people they meet online for the tournaments. That seems to be the highlight of the whole thing. I mean, for me, I've never shot a tournament before in my life, and I can shoot a slingshot pretty damn good. But I think for sure the next whenever I get an opportunity to get down to the U.S. and shoot a slingshot tournament, I'm not going to bring home the gold. I'm going there to meet all my buddies. That's the biggest thing. I think it's the camaraderie that's the win. The phone means nothing. Phone was in my pocket. I was shooting and listening. Oh, all right. That's no big deal. What do you get when you cross a dyslexic, an insomniac, an agnostic, someone who lays awake at night, wondering if there's a dog? What? Oh boy. that's pretty much it, I guess. That's all I got to really say today. We got the shirts, we got the slingshot. We're gonna have to try those out. Got the bands on the HGH. We got the HGH found, so we're gonna do a little video with that one. And well, oh, man, I'm tired. It's coming close to bedtime for me. Yep. So that's it. I guess this week we'll have a video coming out of a slingshot build. And I'm going to try to go live this weekend with Andy from Sling and Clay. Got to confirm with him again this week. See if he's good to go for next week. Or for this weekend on Sunday morning coffee with ATO. This ATO needs some coffee. And yeah, that's about it. All right, guys. I think I'm going to wrap this one up. I'll get my son his sweater. You guys take care, and I'll talk to you again pretty damn soon. Alrighty, my friends, I'm wrapping it up. You guys take care, stay safe, get out and practice, be good to each other. I'll see you again soon. All of you guys are freaking awesome, and thanks for joining me. Catch you later, boys and girls. Bye for now.